What's happening, guys? You know who it is. Kane and James, Freshwater Massacre. Thank you for hanging out and subscribing. I've got something super cool that I'm going to be doing later on. So I went to Walmart, and Ozark Trail has these baits that are relatively inexpensive. Here's two of them, and I had a couple set aside. Where they went, I don't have a clue. So I'm going to do a challenge later. I'm going to put one of these on one of my rods. This thing looks super. I love the colors. The colors of that are just ridiculous. They look really, really good. So I have a hard bait box and and I have a soft plastic box. 1 second. I need to grab something. Right over here. I need to take my loose parts with me so I can fix my lures reel, because I've had my lures reels for so long that the reels are actually falling apart. I know, crazy. So I'm gonna bring this with me, and it'll give me a good place to stuff some baits, and there's a couple baits in there that I'm excited to try. This one is one of them, the Louis Pencil 98. Really good looking bait, which didn't have any luck on it, but the pond that I fish right across the way doesn't typically, they don't really like walking baits that much. So, but what I am gonna do is, I have the beasts, the giant Whopper Plopper 190's. Look at how big these are compared to the traditional, what is this, a 90? If I can get it off of there. This is a 90, 190. Look at the difference between the two. So I'm gonna grab some rubber bands. I need rubber bands. Hey babe, do we have any rubber bands anywhere? So what I'm gonna do for easy transport is I'm gonna take these hooks and put them like this with a rubber band. That way the hooks will be only open here, and it'll be so much easier to get the baits in and out. Probably gonna do that for all of my hooked baits. I've got the Savage gear. I'm gonna be bringing those, and oh, I have some other ones too that I want to bring. So like I was saying about my lures reels, I've had lures reels for how long, and they keep falling apart. So Luz was gracious enough to send me a drag star and 2 covers, because I'm really abusive on these reels and they take a beating. So I need to grab my tackle box also and make heads or tails of that. So 1 second. I'm gonna walk over here. Don't know what that is. So I have another tackle box that I got from Walmart. It was only 40 bucks. So I have some crankbaits like this one for that Mississippi. That's gonna be the jam right there. So I'm gonna bring the Wild Thing giant tailed baits. I might just bring these, the Buddha baits, paddle tail kind of thing. Pretty cool, but the majority, probably 98% of what I have is Deep Creek lures. So line, gotta make sure that I bring a line. I've got so many different baits in here that it's kind of hard pick and choose, but I kind of have an idea of what is going to work out there on the Mississippi, and a couple of the other spots that I'm going to go fishing. Wisconsin, up super high. I forgot about these Savage Gear, the little gills. I have 2 of those, which I want to bring for sure. Definitely want to bring that one. That also came in a LTB not that long ago. And the little gills, Savage Gear gills, I'm going to bring those. And I just need to, so I got this 190 right here, this one, I love the colors, it's pretty cool, and the perch, super awesome. Can't wait to use those. So I've got these. I don't know that I need to bring any of those, so that one's covered, so nothing in that one. And then I have my frog bin somewhere. Jeez, I got so much stuff. Frogs, more baits. Those are the 3D beetles. I definitely want to bring those. I definitely want to bring that for sure. DC Super Razor Beetle Sunfish. Awesome, awesome. Caught some fish on beds with those this past winter. This past spawn season. So I think definitely might bring a little spinnerbait or 2. Little jingles, little white, little shardy, because the water is going to be super dank. Chatterbait, if I find a crystal clear lake up there in Wisconsin, definitely be throwing one of those. Might even catch a pike or a muskie with one of those, no telling. But I think I have everything that I need. Definitely the frogs. Shout out to Grab Life by the Fish for picking these frogs up when she was at Noose Sport Shop in Kinston, is it? In Kinston. So I'm gonna put all this stuff together and make sure that I take the frogs. Gotta take those. So that can go back in the container. And so I've got the gills. I just need the rubber bands to wrap these up. And these Deep Creek lures are the freaking jam. These brown, what is it? The crawdad, a green pumpkin orange. Green pumpkin on the front, and then the orange belly on the bottom. They were killer at falls. So when I say that I have some Deep Creek lures, I'm not kidding. See all the yellow? All the yellow at Deep Creek, baby. All day long. All day long. So we're gonna have our soft plastics and everything else that we need. The baits, the big baits, the big mamas. Gonna bring the big bait here. Savage Gear. I think this is the threadfin ounce. This is the big girl, big one. The double plopper, definitely coming. I'm gonna bring the swim bait. See if I can't get anything on that. And another chatterbait, must have. And we're just gonna try to grab everything that I can, but super excited about getting out there to Iowa. And we'll be getting there Friday. Definitely gonna hit up Happy Joe's and Dick's once we get there, and then straight to the river. You know the deal. So thank you for tuning in, like I said, and subscribing. I'm having such a great time making these videos for y'all, taking you with me, and got some Kane & James Live swag. If you want to pick one up, let me know. And Slime Donkey shirts at the tackle box, or if you want to get one directly from me, just give me a shout and I will get it to you. You know the deal, guys. Live long, love hard, catch fish. Peace.